everybody, how are you guys? It is That Wreath Lady here. Tonight we are going to learn how to, box a wreath to get ready for shipping. One of the biggest questions that is on all of the Facebook groups that I'm a part of is how do you ship a wreath? And also there's a lot of discussion about the cost of shipping wreaths. So I'm going to give you a few little tips and tricks here on how to decrease your shipping costs. And I'm also going to show you how to attach the wreath in your box. I believe, hold on just a second, that first impressions are key. And hold on, I'm trying to find myself here so that I can make sure that everything, here we go. I believe, all right, here we go. First impressions are key when you're trying to sell any type of product. Besides seeing a picture of whatever wreath that you're making, the first impression is going to be when they receive that box with your wreath in it. I know that things can happen in shipping, and sometimes you can't control that. Your box might get a little smushed or mangled, but you can do your very best to box your wreath up so that it doesn't move around and it doesn't get smushed. And so when they receive that box at their door, it's like a gift, and when they open it up, they have this beautiful wreath. I also believe that pictures don't do any of the wreaths justice. They're always so much prettier in person. So shipping your box professionally and having it look nice when they get it to their door, or if they're buying it as a gift to be sent to somebody, that's really, really key. One of the things about shipping, what raises your cost is the depth of your box. A lot of people are asking, what size box do I need to use? Shipping is so daggone expensive. So it's the depth of your box. If you're just joining us, I am That Wreath Lady. I am here to unlock your creativity, to bring joy to your life, your home, and to your pocketbook. And Christmas time, there's a lot of shipping going on. So I'm going to start with where I purchased my boxes at. Now you can buy them at Lowe's. You can get them at Office Max, Office Depot, Staples. But what I use, hi Paulette, hi Rachel. Let's see who else is on here. Hi Miss Nancy. And hi Jessica, how are you guys? What I would love while we're doing this, if you all would post what is your biggest wish on your Christmas list this year. It doesn't have to be craft related, but just any wish that you have. So I purchase my boxes in bulk, and I get them at Uline. And you can go, it's ULINE, and you can go to uline.com and order online, and they ship, but you have to buy them in bulk. And like, I think the boxes that I got were in bulks of 15, but you can always buy bigger bulks. So you can also go on their website and order a free catalog, and it has everything. I'm good, Jessica. How are you? It's got everything that you could imagine. So, hi, Chrissy. So this is Uline, ULINE.com. And I have to tell you, this is probably not new to you all, but I just discovered these, and it's absolutely has saved a lot of time and a lot of effort. These, they're big, and I don't know if you can see this or not because I'm lit by the Christmas tree. But these boxes already, yeah, you can see that, already come scored. And what I mean by scored is there's different lines on the boxes so that you can bend the box to fit the size of your wreath. This is going to be key when you are trying to ship, because remember I said that it's the depth of the box that really determines the amount of your shipping cost. And we all want to save money and we all want to make more profit. So I highly recommend this box that is already scored. You could also go on to Amazon, and there is a tool on there that you can purchase that helps you, if you don't have the boxes that are scored, that helps you cut down your own boxes. A lot of us recycle our boxes, and that is a great idea. But a lot of times they come too deep, and we don't know how to make the boxes smaller to fit our wreath. So Amazon.com, and I'm not sure what it's called. Nancy, you may be able to let us know exactly what the name of the contraption is to help you score your box, because I know that you use it as well. But you can put it in your box and you can measure the depth, and it has this little sliding piece attached to it, and you slide it across your box and it'll score it for you. And that's a big help. And it probably, in the long run, would be cheaper to purchase that through Amazon than paying a little extra for the boxes that are already scored. On my last video I did, there was a lot of people that said that they couldn't see because of the comments all down at the bottom, and somebody told me that if you swipe to the right, if you're on a smartphone or an iPad, if you swipe where the comments are to the right, you can remove those comments so you can get the full picture. So we're going to get ready to box up this wreath. I do want to tell you the size of this box, and I think I forgot my tape measure, so hold on just a second. I'm back. Okay. The box that I'm going to use right now that is scored is let me see what size this is. If I just use the box from top to bottom and I don't score it, the depth of this box is 12.5 inches by depth. Okay? The length and the width, the length and the width of the box is 24 inches. So, what you will need to ship or put your box in a wreath, good gravy, your wreath in a box is of course a box. You're going to need packing tape, and I like to use a little packing gun, although sometimes I'm a little clumsy with this and it doesn't work, but then I just pull it with my hand. A screwdriver. Yes, a screwdriver. I know this sounds weird, but you need a screwdriver. And some pipe cleaners or chenille stems. It doesn't have to be any specific color. It can be absolutely anything. Hi, Jeanette. How are you? So here we go. When you get your boxes, and I'm going to stand up here, and hopefully you all can see. When you get your boxes, they are going to be shipped flat, just like this. So, you need to open up your box. And flip it over to where the bottom is, to where the bottom is up at the top. And then we're just going to seal the bottom part of the box and tape it off. And then your box will look like this. This is the top part of the box down at the bottom, and this is the bottom part of the box facing up. And then we're just going to tape it like you would any other box. Now you want to make sure, you really need to put a few strips of tape on your box just to make sure, hi Misty, just to make sure that it's good and sealed. So I'm going to put another strip across the seam where the two box lids come together. And then what I like to do is I also like to put another strip of tape across that. So, let me show you. Where the two box lids come together, I taped there. I put 2 strips of tape on there, and now I'm going to tape across this way. It just gives it a little added support and to make sure that your box gets there and your wreath gets there in one piece. So I'm just going to put a piece of tape across that. Okay, another thing that I also like to do is, you can see this. Can you see the lids are together, but then there's this little opening on the side. Now sometimes your box, it goes on a conveyor belt, so you don't want to get this piece caught in the conveyor belt and tear up your box. So on either side, I'm going to put another strip of tape across this just to give it that smooth surface so that it doesn't get caught in the conveyor belt and tear up. So I'm going to do that, and this is where I always have problem with the silly glue gun. Just make sure your tape is tight. Use your finger. Ah, I did it, yay! And then I'm just gonna fold the tape across that. And just give it a nice little run with your finger to make sure that all the pieces of tape. Hi, Heather. What'd you say? I'm a lifesaver. Well, thank you. So I did it on this one side. Can you see where I taped the one side? And now I'm going to do it on the other side. Again, you want to run your finger across it and put the tape on tight. And this is, I told you I have a problem with this tape sometimes. Well, good gravy. There we go. And then I'm just going to put the tape and seal it down over that seam. And push it real good so that you know that the tape is down. So what I've done is, this is the bottom of the box. I taped across where the two lids meet. I did 2 pieces of tape, and then I taped it across that. I just did one. And then the edges, I put a strip of tape on either edge. Okay, so it makes it smooth and it will glide, hello Shelby, so that it will glide across the conveyor belts. If you're just joining us, I'm That Wreath Lady. I'm here to help you unlock your creativity to bring joy to your life, your home, and your pocketbook. And what we are doing today is we are learning how to box a wreath for shipping. Okay. And again, I'm using the box. Let me get that tape down. That's already scored, if you can see that. All right. Now here's what your box is going to look like. Okay, bottom's taped, and up here, this is open. These are the lids. This is the wreath that we're going to box first. Isn't he cute? Oh, love the snowman. Love, 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 love. This snowman wreath is 24 inches, and the depth is about 12 inches. But I'm going to give him a good little smush. And then we're going to put him in the box. Now remember, And I know you thought probably thought this was funny. Are you like me when you wrap presents and stuff? You always lose your tape and your scissors. And that's me right now. I cannot find I can't find my screwdriver. And it's under my box. All right, your screwdriver. This is how we are going to secure the wreath in the box. Now, what I'm going to do, hello mother, how are you? Phyllis Westlake just joined and that's my mother. We're going to take the screwdriver and we're going to poke 4 holes in the bottom of the box. Yes, 4 holes in the bottom of the box. You don't need a big screwdriver. If you can see, it's just a little small screwdriver. Hi Connie, how are you? And we are going to poke 4 holes in the bottom of the box. And I'll show you what they look like in just a second. Do not do this on a hardwood floor. Make sure that the screwdriver goes all the way through. Okay, so I just used the screwdriver and poked holes in the bottom of my box. Can you see the holes? Let me move it up here closer. I've got 2 holes here, and then I've got, can you see, 2 holes here. Okay, so I have 4 holes total.